Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my number one helper, Michael Anthony Fitness. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it don't work without you guys. So, I'm trying something new today. First time. And I want to see, you like the star? Do you like the Dallas Cowboys star? Then I got something that you guys hopefully will like here too. All right. See this thing right here? This is a branding iron. See that? It's Joe Boo's logo. And so now, let's see how well it works. Bam! Okay, I'm learning. Look at that. Joe Boo. So now, here's what we're going to do. With all of our racks, it's going to be logoed. Boom. So this is the very first one with the Joe Boo official logo. Look at that. This one is actually a new rack altogether because somebody wanted to have a rack that they could put the mini helmets, the medium-sized ones on. So this is actually a bigger football and a bigger rack. So this is the very first one of these right here. You can see these are actually thicker. It's actually really wide, so that way it'll fit a helmet. And then the football was bigger than the other footballs, but it's still the same idea. So let me
in a lot of things on the table that we're going to continue to speak about when we get to Orlando.
See, these are all the regular size footballs that we'd already made up. I'm going to brand them now. So you can see, that's a much bigger football. Oh, turn down. That's a much bigger football than the other one, so I got to get a bigger box to go with these. So here we go. Here we go, yo. Boom. Look at that. Bam. Uh-oh, that's not good. Damn.
We're going to continue to follow this as we get closer and closer,
Okay.
guys.
Gonna get better with this.
For now, Johnny Manziel is supporting change.
There we
His
go.
former college campus. We'll show the details after the break.
Learning here. I'm learning. You got to keep it balanced and even. There we go. Now we're getting better. Boom. So now, when you order one of the racks, you get your Joe Boo star on the back of it. Yay! How's everybody doing today? Where is everybody? Can you guys not see me? There's only 3 people? What's happening? How are you doing? Can you guys see me okay? Can you see me? Brother, can you see me? Brother, can you hear me? See, I gotta get better with this. Tell you what, that sucker is hot. So the ones I messed up on, I need to sand those suckers out. So, how's everybody doing here today? I'm doing what I do, which is working, trying to pay bills. Got Michael over here with the headphones on. We're building a desk over here. Yeah, it's not the remote. It's not the remote because the remote will sit there and mess with the clock. It's the transformer I'm thinking on the light fixture itself. I dropped the remote and thought, oh, okay, unless it changed the frequency on it, which is possible when I dropped it, but I don't know how to find out what the frequency would be on it differently. But I changed the batteries on the remote from the other remote. It wouldn't do it. So it's no big deal. I'll just get another, transformer for the light set. And, because that shit, nothing lasts forever anymore. So how's everybody doing today? We're building racks. And we're building desks. And over here, check this out. Look at this. We've got a bar that we're building over here. So those are my cabinets that are going to be behind the bar. Got to do the face frame over here. We got to sand and stain all of this out on there. We're going to get this thing out because this is for a birthday present for a good friend of ours. And she's going to be working from home, so she needs a desk. And she also needs a knee joint replacement.
Texas A&M quarterback Kellen Mond is calling for
Can you guys? I'm not saying it's perfect. Okay, strange because there's only like 3 people in there, and it's been like 7 minutes. Did you guys get notified? Tweeted his support as well. So Shannon, should this statue be removed? Let me check real quick. Hold on, guys. Check something.
And what do you what I get is what they were fighting for. It's like you want to pay homage for someone that wanted to keep a specific group of people oppressed. Now he has 24 signatures to remove the statue. There's 25 signatures to keep it. Now let me tell you a little bit about his background. 25,000, 24,000 to remove, 25,000 to keep. Now let me give you a little bit about Ross's background. He was a Confederate general fighting for slavery. He says, I will not recognize Negroes as soldiers. His nickname in Texas was the Negro Killer. He enslaved and killed millions of African Americans in the Maverick and East River. He sent Houston Light Guard. Native American. He sent the first militia in a predominant black community to dismantle and kill blacks. He did. And you understand, you hear what? Oh, but let me tell you what he did do, Skip. He funded, they got funded for Prairie View. No, I'm sorry. All blacks on the Prairie View ain't it. I'm sorry, no. One good deed cannot override all the horrible injustices that this man did. There needs to be no statue. I just saw Senator Joe Kennedy said, well, if we remove these statues, and if we take these Confederate soldier names, killed with the army base, it unfairly hurts the South. No. The South fought against the North. What they did was treasonous. And you okay with that? You know.
Okay, I'm back. I'm here. Okay, so I can't make any dust for a little bit. See, here's what we're doing. This is the latest style right here. So if you've got helmets, you put the helmets this way or you put the helmets this way. Boom. You ask for them, you get them here with the Joe Blue Sports Report. That's actually going to be pretty cool with the oversized back. Boom. Alright, so by now, I'm sure you guys have heard that the Hall of Fame game is in doubt. Did you hear about that? The Hall of Fame game.
I could care less about Hall of Fame.
He could care less about it. Look.
Right. Going this, so what do I care?
Oh, man, he seemed a little extra spicy lately. You know that?
This
I
is
don't care about
potentially
Jimmy
a
Johnson
great
going
I tell you what, I'll be glad when the corona gets over so he can get out more. 'Cause I think all of us need to just get out and just do some shit. You know what I mean? You need a vacation, don't you?
White communities, eyes,
No.
ears,
I need to
minds
work.
have been open like
Forget about vacation. I need to work in the house so I can get up out of here.
Okay.
I'll come back when I need to work.
Well, you know what?
Football games.
I got the house for you, the red brick house. I got the plans for the red brick house, so I'm gonna have to go down and get my permit.
Yeah, but that's.
Was on an Eagles channel. Boy, are they chatty today? They don't want Chase Young. He done breathe all. Oh, they're scared. Oh my God, the Eagle fans, they're literally scared to death now that they lost Brandon Brooks. Brandon Brooks, ooh, that's a big loss to that team. That's a big, big loss to that team. So, you see our, look at this. Look at, isn't this pretty? Isn't this pretty? This is going to be a really nice desk. But we got to put about 4 coats of varnish on the top of it with that high gloss to make it nice, make it like glass. 10s on the Lost Paul and 9s on the, what? I don't get that one. What's up, Cowboys, 1973? Hey, Zep, what's your string? Okay. Hey, hang on, let me see if it's raining outside because I need to spray one of these rack pieces.
Lawrence Sullivan Ross, way back in the 1800s, but when he was the governor of Texas, he was known to be an advocate for black Texans. Well, that's after he had a history
of trying to keep him enslaved.
yes, of killing black settlers. And when he presided over the Texas Rangers, who were like the sort of the police force of Texas back in the Wild Wild West days. And he presided over slaughtering Native Americans, Mexicans, and black settlers.
Yes. So we can go not past that step. He did get funded for prayer.
Yeah.
So we will not pass that.
Okay, so obviously there's some gray area. And let me say this about Texas A&M. I have traveled all over this country, and I think I've been to just about every college town, college site. And they're always great. They're fun to be there on Friday night and Saturdays, as you well know.
Right.
The traditions at Texas A&M run the deepest in this country, to me, in a great way. Those people are so proud of the history of their school, and they could be prouder if they would remove the statue, because 5 faculty members
All right,
this week.
so got that one squared away.
That was printed in the Houston
So what's up, everybody? How you doing today? It is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow, we gotta go look at that house tomorrow. And then Friday, I gotta go see the eye doctor. I'm gonna finally go ahead and get some glasses.
Groundbreaking for Texas A&M.
Those are, oh, string gauges. Okay, all right. I played the clarinet for a week. That's all I got, music-wise. That's it.
Kellen's a good football player.
That's it.
And he has led that team the last 2 years as a starting quarterback.
So,
Not saying he's going to be a great
what are you guys doing? Are you back to work, working from home, hunkering down, running buck wild, going to the club, getting tipsy? What's everybody doing? Happy hump day. Sorry I've been absent. Was out with food poisoning for a good long while. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Alan, glad you're feeling better, man. Yeah, there's all kinds of illnesses, as we know, going on these days.
To re-examine those 25,000 people. Remember, the statue has history because when they called him Sully.
But
he was
last night, I ended up going on Bad Dogs live stream last night with Philly 500 for a bit. And I'm telling you, the Eagles, they're still out of work, so I continue working on my craft. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You see, that's what I'm doing right now. Lola, well, thanks for watching last night. But Philly 500, man, those dudes are feeling themselves. I understand you won the division last year, but you can't look at last year and say that was a great year and we're just like ready to explode. Sorry, guys. You don't have that much to cheer about. You may want to just kind of go on the down low a little bit, be a little bit humbler. But hey, I guess the higher they the higher they rise, the harder they fall. What is it? You saw Victor? Yeah, he still stalks me on Instagram.
And remember, that stadium right now.
He's got some real issues.
That Johnny did.
He kind of crazy, so to speak.
Graded stadium that they played
So,
in. It was spectacular. Came from the.
Can I
era
say
of Johnny
it? I might
Manziel.
be okay
Now,
saying
he's
this.
ashamed of University of
I'm not saying this, so that way I
His
can
greatness
start
was his
taking that.
greatness. He was
And
in
also
school
got
there.
that.
He did win the
So-
Heisman Trophy. And when he tweeted,
Wait a minute, so
yeah,
I need to get this one
he
together.
tweeted, Johnny did,
This is
providing you my G,
or
so
that thing.
keep being the leader you were always meant to be. Teamwork, correct. And then hashtag alma, hashtag bigger, which is their fight, so you know, that's sort of their slogan. Big Mag. Okay, traditions run deep, but this one needs to change. And I hope those 25,000 people are looking in the mirror because it's a time to re-examine. Say, hey, wait a second, really? Is that fair to all the black students, to all the Hispanic students, to the Asian students, whatever color students it might be? Is it fair that that's our sacred figure in the middle of our campus?
So walk around and knowing that, man, that guy, he fought for slavery, he killed Native Americans and black for no other reason. For no other reason. For no other reason. That's why I gotta go by that stand.
Trying to rid Texas of that ill.
Yeah, right? Yes, that's what he's trying to do, folks. Yeah. So I just don't get it. I mean, once you know what a person stands for, you want to erect a statue when you know what he did. So in other words, you're like, okay, yeah, he did it. So are you siding with him? Are you agreeing with it? Nah, I can't get down with it. Sorry.
And some people say that he had some connections to early KKK. Okay, game over. Time to move on.
What are they talking about?
Time to join 2020.
Well, if you fought with the South against the North, and everybody knows that the only reason,
Okay.
the biggest reason why they fought
What
is
you guys
because
do? What
they
you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Let me.
You don't
Alan.
have a statue. You first of all, you lost.
So how's everything going in the shop? Well, hey, we got work to do. That's a key thing, and it's looking like I got work I got to do. I got to start doing work outside of the home here. I got a deck we got to build like 24 by 24 or something like that. I got a house that they need to renovate to move in. I got a bathroom to remodel. I've still been kind of leery about trying to work with at other people's houses. I'm trying to get away from doing that. But they keep calling me, man. They keep calling me, you know. I got this bar over here that we're building. We got this desk over here that we're working on too.
It doesn't, it's crazy. Anything that doesn't unite us right now, we move on. It's not even a question anymore. I can't even believe that we're having discussions like this. That's what we are. We're needed. We need change. Bill Russell, guys, he has spoken out and he shared some
So,
powerful words
I'm happy that
specific
me and
to
Mike got some stuff to do.
everything he said about
And we're going to keep on doing it. I'm definitely thankful for every day. You start to appreciate things more now than maybe you used to did. This is one of those times that I wish I had a bigger shop, because we got, you kind of stop doing one thing while you're varnishing and painting. You can't do other things. So now that we're having to varnish the desk, can't really cut too much wood because it makes too much dust. But you make do as best you can. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining. I'm happy that I got a workshop. And I'm working on making it the best workshop that I can have with the space that I have. Got a spice rack here that we got to make and get painted. Dave, how are you doing? Shannon, hey, that's poor people got to work, man. That's all I can tell you. And I'm happy to be working here in the workshop here with my son. I'm actually very, very blessed to be able to do what I do. So I'm thankful every day. Thankful that you guys like these racks too. That helps. All right, so we're looking at the football season, as much as they're saying and trying to think that everything is going to start on time and, you know, everything's hunky-dory and so on. You've got basically basketball that's going to be living in a bubble in Orlando. And you got players that are still kind of like, I don't know that I want to do this. I'm not sure how football is going to be able to do everything and everything be normal. And the fact of having fans, I just don't know how they're going to do it. I really just don't know. You know, here it is, Zeke Elliott is not playing football, but somehow he's got, you know, he's carrying. Now, he's healthy and fine and all that, but the fact that he got it and can pass it to other people, that's kind of a worry. And that's got to be one of those things you've heard three different coaches that are kind of like, I don't know. So, I don't know. Amen. What's up, cuz? Cuz. Junebug. Oh, you got the smoker? Now, Junebug, the only listen, I have one problem with the smoker itself. It has thermal coupling in it that has a temperature gauge and everything, and then it has like a thermal coupling to make sure that the flame is going, that it'll cut off it'll cut the gas off. And the thing is up underneath of it, the coupling for it, sometimes when you push it to start it, you have to kind of wiggle it a little bit to try and make sure that it's, I guess, the right spot. And sometimes it doesn't work. The bypass that I found is you go ahead and put a clamp on the piece, hold it in, and it stays and still regulates the temperature. But other than that, it's been a great smoker. But, you know, man, tell you what, I've cooked 12 pork shoulders at one time in there. 12. For the Redskins Cowboys game. Hopefully we can tailgate. Now here's where we're looking differently. If it ends up being that you can have fans at the game, here's the thing. You know, let's say it's only 25% capacity. I'm okay with that. Because what we can do is we can just tailgate the whole game out in the parking lot. You can do that at the FedEx Field. You can do that. Right. Well, true. That's true. They might say that you can't. Yeah. Oh boy. It was on sale for $280 from $325. Damn. When I got mine, I think I got it for $299 because it was on sale from like $4 something. I think I bought it from Lowe's, but I haven't seen it at Lowe's anymore. They stopped carrying it. They've got now a pellet one. That's there. So that's the new thing, the pellet. But see, I'm still kind of leery about wood pellets. Because is there glue or resin that they put into the pellets to make them hold together? That's the only thing that kind of bugs me. Because if it does, then you're putting that
made
That still keeps changing.
And I don't think for us, I think what we're seeing is that a lot of things are getting captured. I don't think America is any more racist. We just have the ability. So we get an opportunity to speak.
Is it? I mean, if it's Wendy that's back
We
blowing
had
on
to take their word because there was no video evidence of it. And they weren't telling on
that's
themselves.
motorsport.
There wasn't nobody snitching on them. Here's the blue line was for.
Yeah.
Now
So
we
when
have-
somebody else has a remote, or you know what it is?
Hey, this fall,
I bet you
guess what?
that's
That Buffalo protest,
Second
if I wasn't on camera, they'd say the man just stumbled on his own. When we saw the man get pushed
That's
down.
what it is. It's got temperature
So
setting.
Skip, I'm sure it's painful for Mr. Russell to see where we are
Okay.
and knowing where he grew up.
So here was, we were thinking we were going crazy, or at least I was thinking I was going crazy, because speed was changing up on it. What were we talking about? That or I thought the place was haunted, one or the other, because that's the other thing. It could be haunted. But I have that exhaust fan on, so that way, one, it circulates and helps to take the dust out, so we don't get the dust settling on the things that we're working on. Hopefully. Where's all the okay. Used to, right, yeah, that's it. It was like four, was it, yeah, it was four something. But you'll like it. It's, you know, I tell you what I like about it more than anything else is that it has the glass door on it. And with the glass door, then that means that you don't have to open it up to check and see it, which means you're keeping it, you know, the temperature consistent on it. And, you know, every couple hours you got to add some more pieces of wood in there. I go ahead and take charcoal, the oak charcoal, and wood chips, and I put it into the smoke pan, and that way it simmers for several hours. But it keeps that temperature, whatever you set it. And it'll go up to 375, so sometimes I'll go ahead and cook like Peruvian chickens in there. Oh, they're real good too. So yeah, it's versatile. I am on sour milk will get you good from food poisoning. Okay. I'm hydrating and we're kicked to the curb, so you're doing good. Well, that's good to hear. What got you sick? See, this is where. Okay, this is where I'm not sure if I had food poisoning or if I had corona when I was down in Miami, because
In his autobiography that
it
came
could
out
be.
late 70s, he wrote about growing up
But there is a
early years
temperature
in
regulation,
Monroe, Louisiana,
and with the fan over
Deep
here,
South.
it's 76
and his mom wearing a new dress, walking down the street in Monroe, and a white policeman coming up and saying, "No, you can't wear that because that's white woman's clothing," and making her go back and change her new dress to something
Okay,
less,
so
less appealing, I guess, right? So then
that's what it
his
is.
family moved to Oakland,
What it is it was set at 66.
public housing. The Bill started playing basketball. Bill was really good at basketball. And his junior year in college.
Oh,
one of the greatest
so
seasons in the
we went to
history
this
of
taco
college
place,
basketball.
and we had great tacos the first night. Oh my God, they were great. They had a whole taco bar, and it was about 11 o'clock at night. And me, I'm trying to get the most out of it. I'm just trying to, you know, they bring you the plate and all that, and they had like 12 different types of hot sauce and stuff in there. And I got all of them put on. I put all of them on there, okay? Okay? Most people got like one or two. No, I put everything. I piled the thing up because I was being greedy. And it ended up being the next day or the day after that I had like, excuse me, diarrhea like you ain't never had in your life. I had stomach cramps and everything else. I had sweats. And it wasn't long after that that I actually passed out at the, God, football, damn. I can't think what you call the damn thing.
He retired 56, and it still took 3 more years before
The whole football play thing that was there that we were doing with United Way, it was we had a booth. I'm having brain farts. Maybe it ate my brain too. But man, I was like sick as a dog, and it was just like I couldn't drink enough. I was literally straight up dehydrated.
I can't.
Give Scott a call. Okay. Huh? XBX. That's it. Super Bowl Extreme. So I've got a stealth watcher then. I've got my wife watching because she just came down and said XBX. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that because I'm getting old and forgetful. Gridiron Yankee, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I got Michael over here. Look at this. See? This is how good my son is. See, normally that would be me down on the floor here. What? No. That's okay. Because, see, you got good knees. See, he's down here. He's down there varnishing to make sure we get this thing good. And then look. Well, yeah, that's where this stuff only needs 3 coats. This stuff needs 4. So that part I was going to come back and do this later.
No, this is right here.
That's what I said, because I filled it in, I know. But I wanted to get the top started. So we got that we're working on, and then we got this that we're working on over here. Boom, that's coming along. We got a new style rack that's coming along here. When he's done and that's dry, I can finish cutting and doing the face frame for the cabinets. Painted burgundy or that wood color would be painful to look at. Well, I do actually have burgundy and gold colors in here. My cousin who's in here right now, he's got one of your Redskins, one of them nasty ass Redskin racks. So we don't discriminate against people who have poor judgment. We don't. We do all team.
Hey, man, the Dak Prescott fan.
Who is?
Dan.
Oh, well, my cousin, well, actually, we were talking to Brian in here.
Oh, I said.
All right, but okay, yeah, I'll give him a call there, Zeppelin. So Zeppelin, how much is that thing? And is it above board? Is it legit? Or is it one of those things that you kind of have to keep quiet about? You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to get somebody to come back on me.
Entire race of Native Americans who were the indigenous people of our land, that America's built upon, and they haven't happened yet, but they were all out there to the west. They were about to be slaughtered.
All right, we got to do a little bit of sanding here.
And
Hey, Mike, those two are already called for, right? I mean, you have, one is the hat rack, right? What's the other one for?
It's just a shame. And like I said, when you're 86 years of age, you experience what you've experienced.
Okay, so I need one for the spice rack then. Then I need one for.
So he's 11, he's 34, so he's back, 10.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to run through my mind here what I need. That's it. Okay. What's up, Keith? How are you doing, man? Another day closer to 6. I hope so, man. You know, we got to do something. We have to get one of these Super Bowls sooner than later. I am sick and tired of listening to all these damn Eagle fans. I mean, seriously. They're so arrogant, like they are the greatest team in history. They got one goddamn ring. Well, you ain't done nothing in 25 years. Well, you didn't do anything for 50 years, so shut up. Did I hear about Coronado Springs, Grand Florida, and a yacht club? Yeah, well, they're all going to Orlando. Is that all in Orlando? Because that's basically what what they're figuring is the only way we're going to keep everybody safe is we lock everybody down for the season. And that's where you wonder if they're just starting in August, how football teams are going to have to go through training camp and everything else and play in different cities. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know that they know how they're going to do it just yet. You've seen the difficulty of baseball. Baseball, some of the owners are like, let's just scrap the season. You got owners that are literally saying that right now. So I'm hopeful that they figure out a way, but I don't know.
And key nutrients you want. So you can have a daily multivitamin.
Record, I think Cowboys 11-5. I think 8-8, 9-7 for the Redskins. Excuse me, the Eagles. I don't see the Eagles going better than 9-7. I think the Redskins will be better with Ron Rivera. I'm going to say the Redskins 7-9, and I think the Giants could still be decent. I think the whole division will be kind of mediocre right in there. And I could see 6-10 for the Giants. I could even see 7-9. So, who knows? Lesson learned next time: smell the milk before you drink it. Oh, I tell you what, there's nothing worse than getting a mouthful of sour milk. Oh, yeah, that's just nasty. That's just nasty, and apparently dangerous too. That sucker is still hot. 7-9 is fair. I'll accept that. I mean, I'm not trying to be a homer and just hate on people, but I really think with the Eagles losing Brandon Brooks, that's major when you have a quarterback who has a hard time staying upright. He is a great guard. Of course, Philly 500 said he's the best guard in football. It's funny how everybody that the Eagles talk about is always the best in the league. Come on, man. Well, Keith, you know what's going to happen. The Cowboys are going to do what they always do. They're last minute getting everything done. And so it'll be with Dak Prescott last minute. Just like they weren't going to sign Zeke. Just like they weren't going to sign D-Law. They let Amari Cooper go to free agency. Mark, I don't appreciate you talking nice about your skins. Man, screw your skins. I mean, you can be a homer, but you still got to be realistic, okay? And that's where Eagles fans, they're just not real. They're not. Philly 500, he just lives in I don't know where he lives. He just lives, he's just crazy. He's delusional. He is delusional. All right, let me get these things started here. I got work I got to do. All right, if you just tuned in today, we got something new for you guys. Now check this out. Look at this. That is our official Jobu logo. Wood burn in the back of our pieces. So everything I do from now on is going to have my logo on. Isn't that cool? Mark, you got... Oh, I need to get... listen, it's not a fresh cut. This is Rona 3 months here is what it is. I'm getting the fro, but I actually ordered some clippers, so I think they're supposed to be here today, so I need to cut my hair. Mike, did I tell you that? I ordered clippers. I ordered some clippers. I think they come in today. Yeah, so we're going to get this thing cut. I don't know if it'll be a fresh cut, but it's going to be cut. Uh-oh, it's the cow turd. Does anybody else think it's kind of interesting that You had the Giants kicker drunk driving, going 100 miles an hour, fell asleep at a stoplight, wakes up, runs into a truck, continues to drive on till the wheels fall off his vehicle, gets out, runs away from the police, finally gets caught, is bloody hands and arms and legs and everything else, and gets arrested. Junebug, no problem, man. Thanks for supporting, man. I wish I had the wood burner back when you ordered, but it took them a couple of weeks to get it made. But here it is. They haven't even mentioned it on the shows this morning. Nothing. Could you imagine if that had been Zeke or anybody on the Cowboys? Oh my God. Dallas Cowboy gets drunk and, reckless endangerment and killing people. And that's what it would have happened. But nothing. That's what I'm saying. And people are like, oh no, it's no different for the Cowboys. They're just bad. Come on, man. Hold it. Look what's going on. Jason Garrett goes to the Giants, and here it is. You have a Giant player who's part of, gun robbery, armed robbery, right? Don't really talk about it. Now you got a kicker drunk driving and crash and run and shit. Just chilling. What's going on, Thomas? You like your hair? It always goes to the middle and the back, but that's just me. Mine is it's just everywhere. I try and put product on it and stuff. It just makes it just got to get cut. My wife's like, maybe just let it go along and see what you get. And I'm just like, it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. So we don't even want to try that. Oh no, you hold up. Oh, we need to save our money. You know who's gonna be screwed next year? Here's what's gonna be interesting. The Eagles next year, right now, they're at like 260. They're like 50 million over the cap next year already. The Eagles are screwed. We are jammed today. Here we go with the cow turn.
I can't tell anybody because they'll fill the dive restaurant and I won't be able to get back in that month. That's tough. Tell me about your dentist. I have the best dentist. You call a year later, you can't get into the dentist. Because all your friends booked to the dentist. So now I've got a dive restaurant, the best in LA. I can't tell anybody. Yeah, you can sell this or I could even help the business. I can't. It's that good. I gotta think about that. Yeah, really. America's got a problem. So, nobody, one of the things I've always supported professionally, and I don't think
Here we go.
Because we're like, well, they make a lot of money. So do doctors, so do attorneys, so do media people, so do executives, so do movie stars. No people make money. Can you imagine being traded? Think about that.
I love making these, guys. I gotta tell you, this is a pleasure when I get people that send us up, tell me how much they love them. Now, the thing people have to keep in mind too is this isn't made on an assembly line with high dollar equipment or CAD design. All this stuff is literally handmade. Okay, so there's going to be slight imperfections.
I think this is the alcohol thing. Some of the NBA players struggle with. I want to go with my family. I don't want to be told away from people I love to understand. Remember that Jimmy Garoppolo, Tom Brady trade rumor? Remember that? Like Brady's going to San Francisco. Garoppolo took him to New England. We all freaked out. Well, I didn't buy into it. I thought it was the craziest thing I've ever heard. But 2 or 3 days after it didn't happen, I called the general manager. And he said, oh yeah, it was on the table. We're like 48 hours. I'm like, come on. He's like, no. It was on the table. This is a very tight-end guy. He's like, listen, it was on the table for 48 hours. And just think about the sports history could have happened that didn't. Tom Brady goes to the best young offensive line in football, excellent O-line, best young defensive front, and the next drunk he's got George Kittle. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. Tom Brady would be the Super Bowl favorite this morning. I mean, it would be Holmes and Brady. Maybe again, that's what it would be the next 3 years. Look at it, but it would be Holmes and Brady. Now, it didn't happen, and it would have been amazing. It would have been awful.
Getting arthritis here. What's up, everybody? I see we have some new people that have joined in the house. Junebug, cornrows would be cool. I'm getting to the point where I could getting close to getting that I could. Never had them. But give me about 2 more months. It'd probably be long enough for it. But check this out. Look at this. Boom. I love it. It's the Joe Boo burned on logo. It's burned in there. So that way you know you got the real shit, man. You got the real Joe Boo merch. Shout out to Brian SoCal who came up with that. Hey, Mike, is the Stinking Giant fan, is he going to use the logo? Didn't you get the logo for the Giant fan done? Oh, you got it. Okay. Brian is talented as a mother.
And they'd save $30 million on the cap hit. You don't think Seattle would consider? I wouldn't, because I think Russell's the best football player in America. And they still
what is he talking about now? Getting rid of Russell Wilson?
You don't think Seattle would consider? If you walked out a
hold on.
The last 5 years, they traded away Max Elliott. They can't get the offensive line.
See, this is how stupid shit gets started.
You would say no. Can't do the backup story. Kaepernick's going to town. You think they treated him with respect? Now you're saying to yourself, well, Baltimore would do. John Harbaugh's like, how many more years I got coached from this contract? 4. I think Lamar will be good in the playoffs, but he's over 2. I know Russell Wilson with this group of dudes. We win the Super Bowl. And let's ask yourself today. If Russell Wilson was a quarterback at Baltimore today, ask yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely slow because now he's talking about if Russell Wilson was the quarterback for Baltimore right now.
Lamar be all right, but aren't we all acknowledging? Can he take that next jump? Russell's done that, and then 2 other jumps above it. What about Aaron Rodgers? If Jordan Love came into this year's camp, 6'4", 225, over the huge jump, that's the game. And had a great camp. Did you watch the Packers draft? Did you read the ESPN article of the shots taken at Aaron? And somebody called and said, we'll give you 3 first-rounders, Aaron Rodgers. And I get Jordan Love and 6 first-rounders in the next 3 years to help him out. Reed didn't have an owner. He's got a GM. He was frustrated with him. I watched the draft, did you? Deshaun Watson had 2 ACL tears. I moved him. You can get me to move on, Deshaun. I moved him what? You throw 3 first-round picks, and I got 6 in the next few years. I consider it. Holmes is the only guy in the NFL that hang the phone up and say, sorry, wrong number. So when I think of this Garoppolo-Brady thing, it didn't happen. It would have been fantastic in terms of interesting had it happened. But at the time, I was so outraged by it. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And then I started thinking about it, and I think, outside of Mahomes, I think every GM in the league will take responsibility for every single player. Right, so I saw this. We're going to have an NBA season. It's going to be a break. But I'm excited. The league's not going to listen to Kyrie or Dwight. LeBron wants to play. Giannis wants to play. Kawhi wants to play. We're going to play. LeBron wants to play. We're going to play. And we should, and it's going to be great. If the players didn't play, it would screw with their salary cap and leverage and power for decades. Maybe not decades, but a decade. It would be terrible for the players. The owners would have all the leverage because they have the ability, if they don't play, to blow up the CBA and start over. It would be horrible for the players. And it worked for a long time. LeBron's been in this league 16, 17 years. He's got power, he's got leverage, he's got everything. He doesn't have the last 4 or 5 of this year playing with his son, and his son has no leverage. That's not what LeBron wants. LeBron's a giver, not just a taker. He doesn't want to give his son that NBA. They're going to play. Darren Laurie is a very smart general manager of the Houston Rockets. And he's talking about Westbrook and Harden in the postseason. Here's what he said.
Basketball pressure-wise, yeah, it's a lot.
So, you guys still think we're going to have a football season? You think there's any chance that we don't?
We should win this thing.
Or that's not going to happen, and there's no data that tells you they're going to win this thing. First of all, James Harden needs the whistle. He doesn't get it in the postseason because that's the postseason. And Russell Westbrook, threes.
Happy birthday, Cooper.
Threes, he's the first shooting three-point player in the league, 25%. There's nothing here that tells you they're going to win the championship. But
It could be, Sal, it could be, but it looks like that one maybe just slightly crooked. You might want to, you could, because the holes in the, okay, well, you could try that. Or you might be able to just tap that one up a little bit, but I'm just going to make another lace and send it to you. Well, if they have a reduced capacity, what we may do is, if we're allowed, is just do a tailgate party outside. And I'll wear my mask, just in case. And I'll be cooking like I usually do.
That's my bet, right? And I like to do that. Let me tell you why Houston's dangerous. So we're going into an NBA season. The sport, baseball hasn't started, NFL hasn't started, college football hasn't started.
Okay. Let me wash my brush here, guys. Hold it. What's up, Art? How are you doing, man? I'm just here working. I got, you see, look at that. Michael Anthony's down there varnishing.
And it's a star-driven market. And 3 or 4 or 6 players are going to get COVID and have to get out there. And 3 or 4 or 6 players are going to get hurt at the rushing basketball. This could be an incredible mess. But there's one thing that can save this NBA season. The stars of the game. Houston doesn't get the game. Houston will. Is going to get the list. That is illegal. No. Not everything needs a memo. You do not tackle Drew Brees during training.
Okay. Let me get the
You do not take a shot at Tom Brady in training camp.
That's empty. I need to reload that.
If you go out golfing with your buddies on a Saturday for 5 hours, come home at 5 at night for a little buzz, and your wife's been with 4 kids all day.
You getting the foot in your ass.
The weekend working herself. Sunday's mom's day. You don't need a memo, fellas. It doesn't need to be a memo. You're going to have half dozen players get COVID, have to miss games, screw up series. You're going to have a half
There it is.
dozen athletes
I'll be
get
damned.
hurt because we're
Mike, I found it.
the thing.
The cradle. I found the cradle. The cradle. Ah, I love it. This is the cradle for the, I couldn't find it yesterday. Boom. This goes like that. To cradle the iron.
I think in a regular season, without a pandemic, I take them too serious. I think they're going to get knocked out early against Houston. I don't think it's a tinfoil hat. I don't think you need a memo. I think there are certain things in life and in sports and in business that are completely understood. Houston is going to have a nice playoff for them. Harden's going to get the whistle. Westbrook still won't get a 3, but Harden will get the whistle for maybe the only time in his career in the playoffs. Okay, coming up next, Pro Football Focus Day. They have made me a Baker Mayfield fan.
Oh, here we go. Some more shit.
You know the phrase, giving 110%.
Okay.
More than 100%. I'm not sure it's neurologically possible. But, well, if you're looking at automobiles, Mercedes-AMG is what 110% local.
Spice rack.
50 years.
It's what's for helping to cook dinner.
We're making the impossible possible. From compact sedans, coupes and roadsters, rugged SUVs. Obsessed with squeezing every last.
They get these things painted and they're gonna make them run to the hardware store and the fish store, so they need some more fish food. And gotta go pick up prescription from Target.
They're never satisfied. Definitely not the kind of people who break their own pat themselves in the back. too busy honing their craft. If you want to try an AMG Mercedes, I drive one myself. The next time, get 110% loaded. Learn more, MDUSA.com/AMG. Mercedes AMG. Driving performance.
You said the regular boxes were running low, right? The single boxes, single rack boxes. The single rack boxes were running low.
They don't have any of those.
We don't have any?
You got the ones.
Alright, once I can finish this, I'll order some live tomorrow. When you start getting low on those things, let me know before we run out. Can you get the lower rack? Move the can the lower rack. I need the lower rack so I can put the laces on. I want to keep them away from where your arms go. And those trying to put on the bed. Thank you. One down, two to go. So, see, Michael Anthony, we're using actually a water-based varnish, which is great because it dries in about a half an hour. And he's wet sanding it because the varnish will raise the grain. And so you want to take off the high spots and also rough it up enough that it adheres better for the next coat. She's using 400 grit sandpaper, and that'll make it nice and smooth. And that's why I can't cut any boards right now, because you don't want to get sawdust in the varnish, because then it'll be a little gritty feeling.
Barely gets hit and throws the first round wide receivers and titles. That is not how the NFL works. Find me or let me NFL starting quarterbacks from LSU, Alabama, and Ohio State, and USC. There are not many, in fact. Here's last year's playoff quarterbacks. In the AFC, they went to college at Wyoming, Texas A&M, Texas Tech. One power comes in Michigan Blue. The NFC quarterback, the better conference, Eastern Illinois, Junior College Cal, Purdue, North Dakota State, NC State, Wisconsin, Michigan State. One world-class power Clemson, and they work a power.
All right, what y'all doing? What y'all doing?
I think Tua is different. I think he's
One more piece of trim and 2 paint doors. Yeah, your man cave looks good, man. It looks almost like, is that like a cage that's down in there, Sal? Well, I was looking because you have the rack up there, and then it would look like is that a cage for the dogs? Curious, or is that a cage for like the unruly Eagle fans that come over? Oh, I'm way behind. Damn. You're talking amongst yourself? Okay. Oh no, I didn't see that. See, wow. I did not see them talking trash. Frickin' Aaron Rodgers. Hate Aaron Rodgers. Water main. I will be covering it with the door. Hammer, wow. While you work. For the NFC West, Gridiron Yucky, I hate to say this, man, but recent history shows that after coming off a Super Bowl loss, teams take a step back. Look at the Rams. Look at Carolina. Look at Atlanta. Look at the Eagles. But they didn't lose, but they came back down to earth. So you're going to probably see your team come back down a few games. On average, by 3 games. I'm just saying. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm just going by what's happened in the past. What's happened in history. Sorry. Don't be mad.
Baker Mayfield's going to go 9-7. He's going to throw for 30.
Baker Mayfield's going to go 9-7. What?
He's going to have 27 touchdowns, a passer rating of 94, and complete 66% of his throws. 66% is a key number. Kevin Stefanski wants ball control and running games. Baker was wildly inefficient last year. He's going to be very efficient this year.
All right, so this is our newest rack. This is the mud. I mean, not mud. The damn, what you call it? Helmet rack. This one's got a lot of wood to it, and it's going to cost a bit more to ship because it is so big.
You freak out. We will say, at year's end, I will say, not bad considering. Damn, he doubled the wing linesman. You know what? Give him some help. We may have a Pro Bowl in our hands. The idea that a quarterback alone, Joe Burrow's height now it's the train is off the tracks. Average arm, bad O-line, dysfunction in the front office, worst roster easily in his division. When you look at the numbers I'm projecting, if the numbers first of all focus on Baker or Acker, the team will throw for fewer touchdowns than Gardner Minshew last year. Football is still acknowledging they whiffed on Baker Mayfield because they loved him in college. If Gardner Minshew has more touchdowns last year than Baker has this year with that cast in Cleveland, I think you have to consider moving on Baker Mayfield. You can't beat Lamar Jackson, Big Ben, and if Joe Burrow is better as a rookie with that cast, what are you doing with Baker Mayfield? You got to make a move. And I don't think that's what happened. And I think when the year is over, Cincinnati will realize Burrow is really talented but needs way more help. And Cleveland will realize if you get Baker the right coach in a running game, pretty good. You get to the playoffs. I cannot sit here idle.
You know, I love how they'll get to the playoffs. Come on. We're talking about Cleveland. Cleveland, yeah, like it's that easy to get the playoffs. Like they do it every year. Come on, man.
Thank you for this.
For a second.
I mean, there's no way we're not going to be our best at, so.
That's perfect. So the Saints have gotten used to seeing Jameis Winston on the field. They haven't seen him on the field yet this offseason, but the offensive coordinator, Pete Carmichael, says Jameis is already making a great impression on the organization.
I think that he's a talented football player, and he's done a lot of great things in this league.
What else are they gonna say? He's terrible. Why did we sign him? Come on. I'm talking about Jameis Winston. Do you ever hear him ever talk about somebody that they just signed and say, why did we sign him? He's terrible. No.
So he has that experience, and he's got the ability to see the ball down the field. He's got excellent arm strength, so there's a lot to be excited about, and we're looking forward to working with him.
If you look at Jameis Winston's career, and there's no perfect player, right? And you just took off 9 interceptions a year. Now that sounds ridiculous, right? But that's saying every third interception he throws, just take it away. You look at him and think, oh, he's a borderline Pro Bowl quarterback. Jameis's issue is single. It's not size, it's not arm, it's not athletic ability, it's not productivity, it's not the physical card, it's not the people that love him. He has a judgment about every second or third pick. We're like, oh, God. This is a guy I'm a little surprised didn't have more of a market. I'm surprised he had less of a market than Nick Foles, because I actually think Jameis, there's something there. It's just, now he gets finally the arguably best offensive coach and an elite offensive line. So I think his efficiency again.
Oh, that's looking good, man. That's looking good, Mike. We're gonna need probably do another quarter of that or sharp. By the time we get to the other bar.
9 interceptions a year.
I should have gotten a gallon of it.
That's 9 receptions a year.
Whew. All right.
Considered to have the surgery, the eye surgery, which seems that it was significant. And he's lost a lot of weight, but vegan as well. So
Right. We'll let him let that dry. I need to go ahead and go to the store. This afternoon, I can start making face rings. Get the next coat paint on those things. Although, oh, shit.
This whole thing that you go vegan is a bunch of
vegan and vegetarian aren't the same thing. So there's like 2 extremes there, right? Like vegans don't eat eggs and
So I need 6 by 30 by 16.
chickens, they eat us. If they were 6 feet tall, we were selling the chickens, they were picking us on the head eating 16. That's what I'm saying, like they were. Nobody's like sympathetic for chickens. If they were 6 feet tall, bird-sized chickens, their cases around the country eating.
6 feet tall. And if they were 6 feet tall, chickens don't eat meat.
They're dinosaurs. They want to eat us.
Yeah.
We got to sport. I think we got
So
to do
the giants and
I'm not even, nobody's sympathetic for what you eat.
I'm not the best
Yeah, that's gonna be a big box.
I don't know if that's good idea. So Baltimore got bounced in the
Need
playoffs.
16 by 32 by 6.
Last season, the Titans came down and shot the top seeded Ravens 28-12. And Lamar Jackson says he's learned from that loss and not to look far ahead this time around.
That's the goal. I got paid. We take it in. I took it in the head. That's what happened.
Okay. Hold up. I'll be right back, guys. Watch the varnish dry.
Interesting that he said
NFL quarterback. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, it's, you know, Baltimore loss surprised me. But at the end of the year, if you watched them, not that the NFL figured them out. The San Francisco game, a rough week, and Baltimore was unbelievable. Like September, October, November, December. And then people start watching schematically. There's some things that work and some that don't. And I just think it's part of. I don't think in 8 years we'll think at all about that loss.
No, I mean, no team is perfect, right? I mean, even the Chiefs struggle every single game. Like, if any of those teams had gone the distance, the Chiefs would have been in the Super Bowl. So no team is perfect. But to his point, you have to focus on the next team. Like, it's a very valid check-in response. Like we're on Cincinnati, focus on one team at a time, one game at a time. Don't look ahead just because it's the Titans. I mean, Titans, in my opinion, were caught lightning at the bottom last year. But once you get into the playoffs, like you said, any given Sunday, anything can happen.
By the way, Tennessee beat New England too in Foxborough. So it's like it's not. It's okay. Okay, it happens.
Yeah. So NBA players are free to choose whether they will play in the season restart or not, but they will not receive any punishment if they choose to do so. Their pay will be reduced due to missed games, and players reportedly have until June 24th, a week from today, to inform teams of their decisions. There's a lot of guys that are still split on whether they want to come back.
I could not bail on the teammates. There's no way I could do it. I'm Kyle Kuzma. I could not bail on LeBron James and Danny Green, and I just couldn't.
No, I mean, I don't see someone like Kyle Kuzma doing that, but you have to consider a couple things as well with the producer. I know there's a lot of stories out there, and a lot of narratives about what's going on, but this is an extreme situation that they are being asked to participate in. Like, it is not like they're on the way to summer camp. Like, they are not allowed to leave the bubble at all. We're gonna get to a story later in the show where now they want to set up a hotline to essentially snitch on each other if they do leave the bubble. Yeah, they can't have visitors. It's an extreme situation. Some people have wives and kids. Some people might be pregnant. Like, there's a lot going on. Like, it's not just as simple as you need to come back and play to finish the season and support my teammates. So guys have families. They've got who knows, sick relatives. Like, there's a lot that's going on that people are considering on a human level. So what going into this isolated bubble is going to entail. So I don't think it's going to be as simple as the guy says that just because he doesn't want to come back and play, because obviously there's a lot of money on the line and a lot of really hard discussions. But I think if guys do end up not coming back, it'll be for a serious personal reason.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping me.
The Herd Line
The
News.
one thing about the NBA is that Bobby Marks is a former general manager in the NBA, and he's talked about this, is the owners have a right, the league has a right, it's force majeure, I think is what it's called, is that the NBA owners, if the players don't play and it doesn't work and they just sit out, they can just, it's over. They just blow up the contract. They start a new CBA. It would be disastrous for players, because what the NBA players have, and I don't think the NFL players are close to this, is they have leverage in negotiations. We really like certain star players, and that has been something the NBA has worked players union. And the last negotiations, I thought were very formidable for the players. The last baseball negotiations, the players got taken to the bank. The owners crushed the baseball players. But in the last NBA negotiations, players did pretty well, especially star players. They make a bigger percentage of the bank. So the question becomes, if there's a short-term difficulty and short-term obstacles and short-term sadness,
Are you low on anything else?
if you're almost
Just those boxes. Okay, I'm going to 15 of these big boxes. Okay. Yeah, let me pack.
But if you're a younger star player, and there's plenty of them, these are really tough decisions, because one thing employees in America rarely have, it used to be America, 70% of jobs are union jobs, not 7. Okay? So very few people, just regular people, have leverage in union negotiating in mass in power behind them. Now, I'm not saying, the typical fireman is LeBron James. What I'm saying is unions create leverage and power, and you work a long time. It's very hard to get a really good union job. In America, a fireman in Los Angeles, lifeguards the pension for a lifeguard is 6 figures. Those are gold bar jobs. You put 20 years in, you retire, you go to the beach, you make $100,000 a year going to the beach and not working. Those are great jobs. So in the NBA, it works so long to get, and it takes star players, and the star players, the NBA has been very fortunate. The star players have been good guys. Michael Jordan, into MAF, into Bird, into Kobe, into Shaq, into LeBron. They've been smart, they've been business people, they've understood their leverage. They've worked for years to build it. And if you don't play, and I know it's difficult, and I know it's isolation, and I know there's some concerns, but it should be noted, 0 to 17 years old in the state of California, 40 million people, nobody's dying of COVID. It's that you're the safest person. It could be a cousin, it could be a relative. Just things to consider here. The owners almost always have leverage because the NBA is not the only income. They got like 36 corporations. I mean, you watch Mark Cuban on Shark Tank. You guys know a company every week. So they always have the ability to sit around and shut it down. Like, I can make an argument. There are some medium to small market teams in baseball.
All right, good people. I am going to go to the stove. I got to pick up some more stuff so we can get working in here and see where we go. All right. I appreciate every one of you guys. Be good. Be safe.